Okay, here we go. We're working. So I'm out here with Alan, man. What's going on?
What's going on?
I forgot your last name already.
Denard.
Denard. It sounds really cool.
Pary.
So music teacher, trumpeter.
Yeah. Trumpeter. I mean, well,
where, like, how?
Right. A lot of people ask it. Trumpet. I started in 4th grade. My sister actually was a clarinetist, and she's like 3 years older than me. So I was, she would always bring her clarinet back, and I was always inspired to like play instruments. I'm like, man, I want to play something.
From a young age.
It was pretty young. So yeah, 4th grade, I went to play trombone actually, but my school ran out. They didn't have.
They were here trombone?
Yeah, they didn't have. I know. It was a pretty kind of. Yeah, it was a low-funded school, and he was like, oh, we ran out of trombone, so trumpet. And well, no, I was like, all right, ran out of trombone, so I didn't pick the trumpet. It's the next coolest thing. So I picked the trumpet.
Yeah. That's an interesting story.
You know, it wasn't a lot of trumpets either, but I got the last of the few, and I ran with it.
I wonder who got the trombone. Like, they're doing what you're doing right now.
The guy who got the trombone.
Yeah, dude, like,
I don't know if he's still playing. Actually,
when you walked into class, you saw some of the trombones, like.
Yeah, nah, he inspired me. That was the thing. That dude was so killing. And I was like, man, he's really playing that trombone. So,
oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, his name was Larry. But I remember, man. I remember from way back. And but nah, I don't know what he's doing now. I don't know his whereabouts.
If you have your trombone, like, we can still use it.
Yeah, right. Larry, are you out there?
Right. That's crazy, man. I played the violin. I started when I was in 5th grade, but it wasn't nothing like I just did it because like we had a class that just taught it. Like, it wasn't so much I did it for like love or passion. It was more just like, yeah, let's do it. Like,
fundamental. Yeah, man. String instruments are hard, man, and like.
You think they're harder?
I mean, well, cause you ever tried to play the upright bass, the big bass?
I mean, like. For like shits and giggles, yeah. Like, for real, no, I haven't like.
Man, it's a certain way you gotta like. That.
The instrument's bigger than you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you gotta hold it like this.
I'm glad I'm tall, cause I did music ed for like a year.
His genetics are good.
Yeah, right. And piano. But nah, it's so awkward, and then you gotta have that endurance. Like, your fingers get so tired. Like, when you're playing jazz, you pluck the strings like to walk the bass. It's like a walking bass line. So they're doing like do 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 for the whole song. They're just do 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 do. So they gotta build endurance all in their fingers, and like I see calluses in some of the hands. I'm just like, man, how long has that been there? A year.
Yeah, like I've seen like on the edge of the finger, like right here.
Yeah.
Like over. That's when they get, like, it gets like big.
Yeah, it can get nasty.
And I was like, how? Because like I have friends who are like really good at it.
Yeah.
They are incredible at string instruments. I was like, James, if you're out there, oh my gosh, he's insane.
Is he, man? I saw one pop from one of my friends. It was nasty, bro. It was so nasty. I never want to see that again.
Like, while he was like playing?
Yeah. While he was going so hard. Pop! It was like,
did he keep playing or did he stop?
He stopped. Thank God he stopped. Nah, I was like, bro, you need to clean that up.
Look, there's certain people like people who run marathons. I think that's crazy. But it's like,
that is crazy too.
Like, but if you're like, you know, like if something pops and you're running, stop running.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Because like I've had my I've had friends telling me, it's like, yo man, do you want to run this marathon? I was like, that's not a casual. Like,
no, it's really not.
I was like, 26. That's a long drive.
Yeah.
Okay, 26 miles is a long drive.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go on foot.
I don't know how they do it.
But you know, people like don't realize that. So how the marathon started, right? It was like one dude in Greece actually ran to like deliver that message.
I know it started in Greece. Yeah.
Yeah, the guy who ran the marathon died after running it. That little bit of the story is left out. But I was like, yeah, the guy who ran it died after running it.
Know that.
No one.
So marathons aren't the way to go. It's like, like
I'm not looking. Yeah, like no hate against. Like, if you can do it, like, bro, I'm not going to. Like, no one can stop you. Like, no one can catch up with you.
Right.
But
right. I've heard stories though. You know, people passing out or like near the end. And
you
all
know
that.
David Goggins is?
I don't.
So he is he was a Navy SEAL.
Okay.
So you know he can already endure anything.
Right.
Like,
right.
Like
mentally, physically.
So he was talking about like how to get people into running and how like, this is how you push yourself forward.
Okay.
But like, so I thought I had a strong willpower. I don't have shit. I don't have nothing compared to that man.
Nah, bro.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sure.
Like, his thing is like, so like he'll post like pictures on Instagram where it's like his feet are just destroyed. Like his fingernails are like torn.
Is he still in the Marines?
And it's like he's not in the Marines, but he's still like running.
Okay. Oh, okay. Cool.
Like so his challenge, he set the world record for most pull-ups in a 24-hour period.
Guinness?
Yeah.
Who is this man?
David Goggins, like he set the world record. I don't know if he still has it, but like the world record. Like,
oh shoot!
What do you think the world record is? Just throw out a number for pull-ups, like full on like
in a day,
boom, like a 24-hour period. Yeah.
500.
Bro, it's over 1,000.
Oh. What?
It's over 1,000. You can take breaks.
Okay.
That's why it said 24 hours. Like you can take breaks in between. But look, even taking, I've never done 1,000 in my life.
And nah, bro, that's insane. My whole upper body would be I'll be like this for the whole day.
No, we gotta stop checking the table. The camera's moving.
Oh, my bad.
No, his arm, like his shoulders, were just like you could see, cause like, you know, like when we take your shirt off, you look in the mirror, like you can see it, like your shoulder muscles, right?
Right.
His were like mismatched.
Oh.
And I was like, what?
Did he look deformed?
Like, dude, he's insane. And like there's another guy, like Jocko Willing.
Never heard of him.
He was a Navy SEAL commander.
Oh damn.
So I can only imagine.
Yeah.
And like he talks about like this is how you develop willpower. This is how you do this. This is how you do that. And like every day on his Instagram, he'll post a picture of his watch. Like it's all Instagram, just like watches, like picture of him, and it's like waking up at 4:30 a.m. every day.
Dang, just like running or working out or whatever.
Running.
Oh.
It's like that's his like morning run. And I was like, how long is that? He's like, about 10 miles. I'm like,
10 miles?
10 miles of your morning run? Bro.
I mean, I'll pass out.
That's
like crazy cardio though. Like his lungs are probably great.
Yeah, and then you can only imagine like when he says run, that's not the same thing when we say run.
No, not at all.
Like that's the crazy part, because I've had like how we got this conversation, right? Now that we on here.
Yeah.
So music.
Yeah, right, music.
Well, have you because I know what a trumpet is, but like how many different notes, combinations can you make? Because there's only like 3 keys you're hitting down,
right? 3 keys, but it's 12 notes in all of music. 12 notes. So the valves. Trumpet is weird because you got 3 keys, but as you tighten your lips and like push more air through the trumpet, you can go higher and lower.
Okay, I didn't think about that.
It's different combinations of the notes and stuff so it takes years to learn.
So your cardio is probably amazing too, because you gotta breathe.
Yeah, I'm breathing all the time, in and out. Yeah, so it's really good, just like constantly breathing, open up your lungs like every day.
It's good to breathe.
Yeah, it's good to breathe. It's good to breathe.
No, like I played violin. It was like that was the biggest thing for me. That was like easier. Like when I was like what they had us do was like test out different instruments you wanted to play.
Oh, okay.
So I remember like they didn't give you a trumpet. They gave you like that little thing that you blow into, or like a saxophone.
Not a recorder? They
start off with a recorder. I mean, recorders like
it's plastic. It's nothing.
I mean, you know, no offense.
No offense to the professional.
Because I can tell you right now, there's someone who's gonna be like, I have a recorder.
Right.
Okay, you have a recorder.
All right, yeah, you got a recorder. We love recorders.
But it's not a trumpet.
No.
It's not a clarinet. It's not.
It's not. It looks like it, but it's not. But
no, like so. My thing was like when I was playing, I didn't take music too seriously either.
Yeah.
I just took it as like let's learn it. Why not?
Right.
To me, it was more fun than just sitting in a class.
Yeah. No. Exactly. That's why I joined the band. you know.
Look, more power to you, man.
Yeah.
So this is tell me if I should stop sending this message, because this is something I tell people like when they ask me about like I don't know much about the music industry. Like for one, I just like I do comedy. Comedy is very different than music.
Yeah.
Okay, very different than music. And one of the things like people have asked me, it's like when I like they're like how. It's like, do I major in music in college? And I was like, what do you want to do with your degree? And then I was like, if you want to become a music teacher, then well, yeah, you should probably learn how to teach people.
Right.
But I was like, if you wanted to be a musician, I don't know if going to college is the best decision for you, because if you're you're not gonna learn how to make music by watching someone else tell you how to do it.
See, you're already hip. Yeah.
Like I mean, like if you have the money for it, right? I'm just saying, don't why? Because like I got my degree is in electrical engineering.
Right.
And like part of what mentality I had when I chose that degree was like I want to make more money when I graduate than if I didn't have this diploma.
Right, exactly.
So that was my so like I'm not offending music majors. I'm just saying it's like if you want to be a musician, don't go to college for music. Like
honestly,
because you're not gonna learn. Like you don't learn how to play instruments. Like the only way you can learn how to make music is by making music.
Yeah, and like listening to the records and everything, because you know, I mean, it's been very institutionalized, and like now they have a very set way of you should be learning music like this, and that's not for everybody, you know. So that's
which is strange.
Yeah, you can't.
When I started doing comedy, like I started like late in college, like my senior year, and it was actually one of my friends who was like, you ever thought about like switching your major? And I was like, I don't think so. How many theater majors actually make it into Hollywood?
Yeah. Yeah,
really.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like a lot of the actors are like, yeah, I never went to college. And I was like, then what the hell are you guys? Like, no offense to anyone, I'm just telling you, like, if that's what you want to do, you're not gonna learn how to act by, like, you know, reading a book. You're gonna learn how to act by acting.
By acting,
so,
exactly.
Like, just
being out here.
Just get one of these cameras and let's start making videos of like reenactment. It's like that's how you do it. Like,
Yeah.
there's no.
The only good thing I would say because I went to U of M, so that's a really good school.
I went to
you know?
State. No, it's not a good school.
Oh, all right. So this is over. This interview.
Yeah.
But just having a degree from U of M just sets me apart.
Yeah.
Like even if it's music, even if it's whatever. I mean, because I was a dual major. I was a double major. And I dropped out.
Even U of M.
Yeah. Get out of here. But yeah, no, it was still helpful and it still opened a lot of doors for me, and I was able to, because I'm teaching at the DSO right down the street, and you know, I don't know if I would have got that job if I didn't have a degree, well, period, or I mean U of M, you know, so it was just a good look to have on my resume, you know, even so.
Well, because you were a teacher, that's why.
Yeah, I mean, well, I'm primarily a player, you know, I'm an artist, you know, once I graduated, I didn't immediately start teaching. You know, I mean, once I graduated, I was like, for a year, I was broke. You know, I was like grinding out here, you know, just going to all the clubs, like connecting, talking to people. And like the connecting to me, it was honestly just talking. It wasn't really networking. I was just, people were giving me advice and like just helping me along the way. So that's what I was doing for like the first year out of college. And then I recorded my project and people took me way more serious after that. And then doors just opened, you know.
Was there like how big is your audience for like, because like where do people go to listen to like trumpeters or like jazz players?
Oh, it's like so many jazz clubs around Detroit, bro. It's
no, I know that, but like if someone like how does someone find you?
Oh,
like so if
how'd you find me?
Well, I mean, I found you like Metro Detroit Times. Like if someone who's like not here, it's like I want to go to a jazz club, but it's like how do you market yourself to people who have no idea what you're doing?
I mean, honestly, well,
like so I've never been to a jazz club. Okay, let's just say that.
Right.
Because I haven't. Like I have not. So how would you get me into a jazz club to be like, hey, like I play the trumpet, watch me perform?
And I like never met you before, or like
never. Oh yeah, by the way, we don't know. Like we just met a person right now.
Yeah.
So like, these are all hypotheticals, but they're literal at the same time.
Yeah, right. But honestly, I mean, man, the whole social media thing really, I don't know how people are are finding me. I'm just spreading, I'm just, you know, putting out my flyers, like promoting myself, and then other people promote too, or like they just like share whatever event I got coming up just because they support. And then the word just kind of spreads.
How big is your audience usually?
Oh, like at a club? Yeah. I'd say about like 70.
What? Oh,
60,
really?
70, yeah, like at Baker's, you know, like like 70 people, 60, 70 people. I mean, it varies, you know, but like at most, like 70 people at a time.
That's a crowd. Yeah, so for those of you guys who aren't like if you don't perform on stage or anything, 70 people is a good crowd.
No, that's right. Like, that's a good crowd.
That's people.
Yeah,
right?
that's a following. Like 70 people came out for you.
Yeah.
You know, so and if you got
dude, I've done stand up where it literally it's just like me and there's like 4 dudes.
Oh no, I've been there, bro.
Oh, okay,
bro, I didn't start out with 70 people.
Okay,
man.
yeah, like I've literally had like because like I was on stage and I'm like, okay, look, let's just let's just talk like the way it is. Like I'm not gonna look out as if like people are over there. It's like look, let's just talk to each other. There's no point pretending. But
it takes a minute, man. It's like you just gotta really have that entrepreneurship drive, and you gotta know how to market yourself, because like coming right out the gate from college, no one is like really in your corner trying to bring you up and trying to like promote or like, oh, this guy's the guy.
Hey, finding a mentor is hard.
Yeah, you know.
I barely got mine. I didn't get him when I got.
You know, even a mentor will only do so much for you. Like, you gotta do like the promoting and stuff and like putting yourself out there. Only you can really put yourself, unless you're with a label, you know, unless you join a label. And
can you join a label? Because like you do music.
Yeah, I could, but I'm not trying to do a label right now. You know, I don't.
Why not?
It's got to be a label I trust. You know, and with jazz is funny because jazz is not the same as 50 years ago, like popularity wise. So the labels are. Oh, don't take this wrong. They're not. Yeah, right. I'm not about to take shots.
I heard the pause.
Yeah, right.
I know what's coming.
They're not like irrelevant or a joke or like not as serious, but like please, they're just not as
Prevalent?
yeah, honestly, just not as
I got you,
prevalent.
not
Yeah,
prevalent.
yeah. Thank you for doing that.
Before we go.
Yeah, before we. Yeah. They just don't have as big of a buzz, so people don't come to them as much for booking. That's just what it is.
What do you think of the current like music today?
I mean, I rap too, so
Okay.
I love.
And you do
I love
all music.
I mean, I don't do all music. You know, I'm not a country singer and I like that.
Well, I mean, that's not. Okay, that's music.
Dang,
It's not music.
I'm taking shots at country.
That's not music I would listen to.
I appreciate all
Yeah,
music.
like
You know, I can
yeah.
appreciate
Okay, so
it.
here's my thing with country music, right? I recognize that it's a genre.
Yes, it is.
It's a genre that people enjoy.
Right.
I'm not one of those people. That's all it is. Like,
No, I don't.
I'm not
You
gonna
see
say
me
it's bad
checking
music.
out,
I
who
just
is
don't.
Johnny Cash. I respect Johnny Cash. You know,
I like it more as a human than as music.
I didn't really look up like a Wikipedia of
Because we had to do like I had to do like so this is the thing we did in school was like we had to find one artist from like a particular not a like each genre of music. So like in our whole class we divided it. It's like okay, so you got hip hop, you got country, you got jazz, you got this. Like we just like divided it.
Yeah.
So I remember it was like one of my really good friends got Johnny Cash.
Oh wow.
So that's the only reason I know anything about him.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, at U of M, they like love country and like they love
do.
Johnny Cash. I mean, well, the dorm.
Well, that makes sense.
The,
U of
the
M.
halls I was at. Oh,
makes sense.
he's taking shots. I ain't even gonna talk about state. But nah, country's cool. You know, I like reggae. You know, I just did a reggae gig yesterday.
Is reggae the same as country? Like
No.
Okay, no.
No. Not at all.
That's not as prevalent either right now, is it?
No. That's why, you know, even at the show, he was like, yeah, I know Detroit is with the R&B and jazz and rap, but we're going to bring reggae to you right now. And I was like, this is great because, you know, we need a whole spectrum of music like around Detroit, like it was back in the old days. This was a mecca.
Motown,
Detroit, yeah, all that, you know, so it'd be great to like bring that hype and that focal point back to Detroit musically. That would be great. I didn't know how to really word that.
No, I mean, I think you got it. Well, yeah, because like, if you only have like one like genre of music playing, which is kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of like, not indifferent, I have a feeling about it, because it's like, if people are enjoying this particular genre more than others, like, you can't stop progress.
Right,
Like,
right.
You just can't. Like, that's like telling people, like, don't innovate. Like,
Right,
Good
exactly.
luck. But it's like, yeah, I kind of understand, like, you can't, it's like, we got here because of that. So
Yeah.
it's like the reason we have like a bunch of like different music clubs is because jazz was huge here a long time ago. But so it's like, yeah, these places didn't start off with hip hop; they ended up with it. But they started off like over there.
Yeah,
So like,
exactly.
I understand where that comes from, but I was like, how do you recover that? I don't know.
Yeah. And you know, I mean,
Because there's no shortage of talent. It's not that.
No,
but
not
I think,
at all.
I think it's more of a question of like, how do you get people to like, because like I can tell you like I've never, again I have not never, but let's just for exaggeration's sake, I've never actually heard a full song of jazz. I've heard a bunch of like small bits and pieces. Like I know what
That
jazz
can be
music
arranged.
is. Yeah, like I know what it is and I know how it sounds and like I know that, but I've never heard like a full song beginning, middle, end.
okay, well, come to the show. You'll
yeah,
check
like-
out like when is my next show? I got another. I gotta check my calendar actually, but
Don't
I
worry,
got
like
you.
all the information
Yeah.
gonna be in the description.
Right. All that.
Find them out, it'd be pretty dope.
Yeah.
What would you tell people who wanted like what? Because if you come across someone, it's like, man, it's like, what do you? It's like, I'm a trumpet player. They'd be like, how did you do that? So it's like, because that's not an orthodox instrument that you just play like.
That's true. Like, so just how?
Like, how would you tell people? It's like, this is how do you get into it? Like, how?
I mean, that could be said for anything. How do you get into cooking? How do you get into basketball? It's just something you cling to, you know? Man, like, I started out young and I didn't put it down. I just, you know, it just kept playing.
Yeah,
And that's
okay.
what happened. I just started to like it over the years. And now I get the opportunity to teach other kids, and hopefully they can appreciate instrumental music just as much as I do. Because instrumental music, like with instruments, is kind of dying. You know, all this technology.
But here's the thing about that. Like when you make, because like I've DJ'd like for like a year or two when I was at Michigan State just so I can like make money to pay for beer.
Right.
And So I mean, like, because you gotta make money for rent, and then you gotta get it for food, and you gotta get it for the amenities.
Right, yeah, exactly.
So I was like,
the vices.
Yeah, the vices.
Yeah.
So for the amenities / vices, I DJ'd because also I realized when I was DJing at these places, they got me free drinks.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, so we're in the right place.
Yeah, right.
That's how I learned. I was like,
spot.
that's how that works. Okay, good.
Yeah.
And I just and like I remember like when I was like making music on my laptop, it's like when you make certain sounds, it's like those sounds were recorded with an instrument.
Yes.
It's like they weren't just produced on the computer. It's like no, like somebody somewhere in the studio was like, yo,
played it.
it's like play a note from this instrument like this.
Yeah.
And like they played it, recorded it, and digitized it.
Yeah, I was just about to say digitized,
So
digitalized.
like
Yep.
it's all based on like basic instruments. They just put it all together so you can't hear each individual one. Like that's.
Yep. But it's nothing like the real thing though. You know,
Nothing
to me,
like the real thing.
it's nothing like the real thing.
Oh no, like I've been to like the Detroit Symphony Orchestra. I've seen them perform live. Listen, it's an experience. Like when you
in
actually
that hall, oh my god, the acoustics,
it's an experience.
It's crazy. If you've never been to Orchestra Hall, if you never saw the DSO,
oh my god,
check a show out. Are you serious? Like that is a treat.
Yo, man,
mind to be blown.
That's our time.
Oh, man, I was enjoying it.
That's our if that's by like that. Yeah, so let me know where they can find you on Instagram. Where can they like?
Oh yeah, Al_Chemist on Instagram and Alan Denard on Facebook. I also have a website, alandenard.com, and yeah, you can find me on all that. I got a Twitter too. It's Al_Chemist.
Put it all under there.
Yeah, just
just follow. He plays the trumpet. That's pretty cool.
I play the trumpet. Yeah, follow.
Yo man, thanks for coming out, bro.
Oh, of course, man.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
All right, thank y'all for watching it. Stay fresh. Stay gold.
Yeah.